Hello everyone and welcome to the Dungeons of Moria. Today we'll be playing an old roguelike where we play as an intrepid young adventurer who has heard tell of all the treasure that can be found in the ancient dungeons of Moria, as well as the evil demon who resides thousands feet below, the Balrog. So yeah, we're gonna make our character and go into Moria. We're specifically playing you, Moria. I included the screen so you could see the version number if you're interested. And yeah, let's get started. Storing memory of a departed spirit. Our race. So, I've played one game so far. I played a half-troll. I think today we'll do something a little different. You can play as a human, half-elf, elf, halfling, gnome, dwarf, half-orc, half-troll. I think today we'll be playing as a dwarf. Let's play as female dwarf. She will still have a glorious beard. Okay. So here we have our character background if we choose to keep it. You're the only child of a dwarven warrior. You're a well-liked child. You have dark brown eyes, straight brown hair, a 3-foot beard, and a dark complexion. I don't know what class I was thinking of. Probably warrior. I mean, we're child of a warrior. We have pretty high social class. And then we have our 6 traits, which are the same as D&D. So strength, intelligence, wisdom, dexterity, constitution, charisma. Pretty low charisma, pretty decent strength, and pretty decent constitution. And none of these other stats are that bad. The charisma is really bad, but I think that's okay. I don't know if 72 is a good social class, but when I was playing as a half-troll, I had a social class of 1. So I think this is a little bit better. And then we weigh 131 pounds, or 46 inches, I'm guessing. And then 40 years old, which I think is young for a dwarf. So, escape to accept. Yes, we will accept. And then you can either play as a warrior or a priest. I think only humans have a lot of options. Humans and half-elves, maybe. I didn't realize that as a dwarf we'd only have 2. But I think playing another warrior sounds good. Or do we want to play a priest? No, I'm thinking a warrior. Ooh, what's a dwarven woman's name? I'm gonna use the internet. I just used random fantasy name generator, and I saw one that said Smeltsunder. I think that's a pretty good name. Smeltsunder, the dwarven warrior. Enter your player's name, press return when finished. Press any key to continue. Okay, before we start exploring the town, I'm gonna put on some dungeon synth I found. I've been getting really into this artist called Lost in the Forest, and all their work is under the CC BY3 license. So Creative Commons, which is amazing. So I'll include their Bandcamp in the description if you want to find them. But yeah, I'll keep the music pretty low while we listen to it. But this is Moria. Sorry, just switching between tabs. This is Moria, or the above town anyways. This is one of the first roguelikes. Came out very soon after Rogue, maybe a couple years, I think. Although we're playing a much more recent version. Oh, here we can see 4.85 came out in 1987. I'm sure there were older ones than that. Yeah. We're specifically playing you, Moria, which is the Unix version. Oh, our strength went up quite a bit for class. I think all those other stats... I think our charisma went down. It's been very interesting playing this game because you can see how it influenced a lot of other roguelikes. I'm a pretty young roguelike player, so it's interesting, and I've only mostly played more recent games. I've been getting into Rogue recently. So it's interesting seeing how this has influenced a lot of other games. I see so many games in Moria, and I'm excited to explore that more. I'll definitely be playing Angband sometime soon, but I wanted to start with Moria because it seems fascinating. So we're starting in this town. Let's look at what we have. We are this little sign here, and then these are all buildings. So we have, this is the general store. I think this is the armorer. We can look at what each, yeah, 2 is the armorer, 3 is the weaponsmith. Then we have down here's the temple. We have the alchemy shop and the magic user store, which we probably won't have much use for. So we're gonna move around, and then we just want to go up to the industry store. Oh, I didn't see what we have already, and we can see that we can buy some stuff here. Let's look at our inventory. We have 5 rations of food, soft leather armor, which we're not wearing, a cloak, a dagger, and 5 wooden torches. I think that might be the same for every character, or maybe just every warrior. We also have our equipped items, which I think is E, and we're not equipping any items at the moment. So we're going to wear some of this stuff. I think to do that, it's W. So we're going to wear our soft leather armor. Then we're going to wear our cloak, because you can wear a cloak over your armor. We're going to wield our dagger. So now if we look at what we have equipped, you can see we have a dagger that we're wielding. On our body we have soft leather armor, and about our body we have a cloak. We can see that we have 579 gold, which is actually way more than my troll started with, so we might be able to buy some stuff here. So Andy the Friendly is currently at our store. He's not selling all that much. Andy. We'll probably come back and buy some food. I actually did die in Rogue the other day because I ran out of food, so we'll probably be coming back for that. Then let's see what the armorer has. Darglow the Grim. Let's see, what do you have, Darglow? We have a shield, which might be a good plan. Some good armor, but all very expensive. These shields, a lot of them are enchanted, except for this medium leather shield, which is not. A metal cap of infravision, that's really cool. Okay, so these leather gloves are 6 gold. So we're going to buy one of those. So we're going to P for purchase, D for a set of leather gloves. He's asking for 6. We'll counteroffer with 1. You wish to do business or not? 1 for such a fine item? Ha, no less than 5. The bartering in this game is really fun. 2 gold pieces. May the Balrog find you tasty. 4 gold pieces? We'll offer 3. Taken. Haha. Very fun. Those leather boots are enchanted, so we're probably not going to get those. Hard leather cap might be good, though. Yeah, for 30 we can get a hard leather cap. We'll offer 10 gold? Yeah, 10 gold pieces. I paid more than 10 for it myself. Try 24. 12 gold pieces. No less than 22. Already talked him down to 22. We can see our last offer here too, so you don't accidentally go below. Let's go to 15. May the fleas of 1,000 orcs molest you. I want 20. 16. Sell this for such a pittance. Give me 19. We'll do 17. I paid more than 17 for it myself. Try 18. 17. Okay. Agreed. Okay. Very nice. And then, let's see, we got a... Was that a cap we just bought? Yeah, we got a cap, we got boots. I do really want this shield. So we're going to try buying the shield. I. Let's see, he's asking 163. We'll offer 50. He wants 138. We'll offer 70. He wants 125. Let's do 75. Balrog find you tasty. Do 80? 80 is far too little. How about 113? How about 81? You try my patience. Okay, we'll try and meet him a little bit more in the middle. 90. 100. 100. 100. Okay, I just want this to be done. So 102 is fine. Alright, so now we have our shield. So we can equip that. Let's go ahead and equip a medium leather shield and a hard leather cap and a set of leather gloves. So now we can see our AC is already at 11, which is quite good. We're just missing boots, I think. Arm, body, head, hands. Yeah, I think we're just missing boots, but we'll have to come back for those sometime. Because he just had those super expensive enchanted boots, which we don't need. So we can see if there's any weapons we want. I do want that axe, but that's enchanted, so it's very expensive. The normal axe is 700. I don't think we're going to talk him down to what we have. We actually probably could. Let's see. Also selling a Morning Star, a light crossbow, a short bow, sling, and iron shots for a sling. I think we're just gonna hope to find a weapon underground, because I've not had too much difficulty with that. I don't think we really have much use for any books of prayers. Potions we probably have use for. Let's see, what else is hard blow selling? Potion of heroism is 87. A potion of cure light wounds for only 36 actually doesn't sound like a bad plan. We're gonna try and purchase a potion of cure wounds. Cure light wounds. Let's offer, that's it for 36, we'll offer 3. Okay, he did not like that. 8. 10. 11. 12. 15. He called me a knave. 18. You would rob my poor starving children. Oh, hard blow. 20. 22. Oh, his children are gonna. Oh, you can buy multiple. It does fix that price, which is unfortunate. We maybe should have fought a little bit harder. Let's buy another one. Okay. Let's see, what do we have here? So these little keys are for like humanoids, so that's a person. Let's see what that is. A mangy looking leper. I don't think I've ever encountered that, but let's see what this one is. Okay. Pitiful looking beggar. Yeah. They're begging me for money. Don't do that. Okay, and then we also have the chemist here, which is selling nothing we need. I don't think the magic user is going to have anything we need either. I don't think we want the beginner's magic book, because I don't think we can cast them. I think we can use wands, so might be something to keep in mind in the future. But there's nothing here we need, so These guys are clingy, won't leave me alone. So that's the shopping portion. So now we're gonna go into the deep. So each level on Moria is randomly generated, and it's randomly generated each time. So once you descend another level and come back up, it's randomly generated again. I think this was for like computer limitations reasons. But it actually works out really well because kind of makes it like more of a maze. You never know like how to get out of the mines, because occasionally you do need to come back up to buy things. So we come up here and there's an S to our right. I think an S is that's a skeleton. Is this one alive? You see a large broken bone. Okay. Alright, so, and then I'll also just point out, so these hashtags are walls. These are like lit floor. Then this little apostrophe means a closed door, or an open door, and then if we close it, oh, it's broken. It would be a plus. A closed door is a plus. Yeah, that should be everything you need to know to like kind of see what's going on. We also do need to wield a torch. I should have bought more, and I didn't buy those rations. We have 5. We'll be fine. We'll be coming back up to town probably before we go too far underground. Okay, there's a closed door blocking our way. Also, I didn't mean to look. What's our searching is fair. That's good. Perception is bad. Fighting is excellent. We're just gonna break down that door. We didn't even need to use that door. And we already found the stairs back up. We're not going to use that though. So you can search. That's what I'm doing. I'm pressing down S to see if you can find hidden doors, which I do occasionally. You can also turn on search mode, but you move much slower. Okay, we came into a lit room. There's nothing in there. Oops, there's an elf skeleton there. Okay, first enemy, I'm pretty sure this is a kobold. So when it says at least 6 of these have been killed by contributors to your monster memory, that means my past character. I've only played one character. I'll talk about Glork later, I loved him. So this is a kobold. It's normally found at depths of 50 feet and moves at normal speed. Kill is worth 5 points for a first level character. It is warm-blooded. The warm-blooded option is important if you have a character with infravision, which I might have as a dwarf. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure in D&D they do. And this is probably based off of like AD&D. I'm not sure what time period. It may sometimes carry a small object. It is an open door. It's also. I just want to see. Can I see if I have infravision? Yeah, I do to 50 feet. So we hit the kobold. You hit the kobold. We hit it twice. And then we slain it. We feel something roll beneath our feet. We found a scroll titled Roglible. Yeah. So I think the names are randomized each game. This is what I've read or heard watching someone else play this. Potions and scrolls are randomized each game, but then you can either test them or you can sell them to figure out what they are, and then for the rest of the game you know. Okay, we're going to try searching here because I'm pretty sure there has to be a secret door. We might just have really bad search. Maybe there isn't. Okay. An eye is an icky thing. A bloodshot icky thing is normally found at depths of 450 feet, so this is actually way out of depth. This actually might be bad. It's magical, casting spells which drain mana. We're gonna try it, but this might... Oh. Wait, that said white icky thing, but the memory said bloodshot. I'm not sure what happened there, and I forgot to buy a pick. You see this money here? It's money that we could mine. I forgot you're supposed to buy a shovel so that you can mine out copper that's in veins. I'm gonna keep exploring this level, but I'll probably go upstairs to fix that later. We're gonna need to go above ground soon anyways, and we already know where the upstairs is. It's right here. So we'll just keep exploring until we need to go back up. Let's see. Trying to find an area we haven't looked. Can also open the map here. See, this one's a white icky thing. I wonder. Now it's saying white icky thing. I'm not sure why it told us bloodshot icky thing. I wonder if that was a bug. There's probably a secret door in that room, but I'm not going to bother finding it. Is this... There might not be anywhere else we can go without finding a secret door. What just happened? That's never happened before. We hit a teleport trap. I haven't had that happen before. Interesting. There's a rodent over there. A white mouse. Let's get it before it makes more white mice. Okay. It's interesting. I've never hit a teleport trap. It's a fun trap. There's definitely a secret door here. There we go. That's how you find secret doors. It's not that interesting. Okay. That teleport trap actually didn't really open up the map that much for us. It just led to another dead end. Here's that trap we ran into. That's the little carrot key means trap. Okay, so I think we're just gonna go back up because I need to buy some things anyways. Bit of a false start, I know, sorry. Was he even selling? I think this is a different inventory, but I don't think Andy was selling a shovel last time, so I don't think we can buy one. It's unfortunate. We're gonna go ahead and buy a torch. Okay, he won't do it for less than 2. We'll buy a couple torches. Okay, he's already out. Then let's buy food. Your mother was a troll. Okay, we'll buy a couple. And I guess he's not selling a shovel, so we actually didn't really even need to come back. You selling better boots? Might as well try and make the best of this trip. The singing happy drunk is in the way, and I accidentally killed the singing happy drunk. Oops. Are you selling a pick or a crossbow? Or not crossbow, a pick or shovel? Nope. Okay. Oh well. Guess we're going back down. What was that? Blubbering idiot. The blubbering idiot drools on you. Yeah, they do that. Alright, this is immediately a much more interesting looking map. We got a scroll. Let's pick that up. There's a snake over there. Another scroll, door, copper, and a kobold. Let's kill the snake. Killed it pretty easily, and now we're level 2. Scroll. And we killed the kobold. And we got some copper out of that whole deal. What just happened? We just killed an invisible monster. That happens sometimes. Found a set of leather gloves. Didn't need to buy those. A sling? That's pretty good. And those are upstairs again. We need to find downstairs. There's a fungus over there? Yeah, gray mushroom patch. It's a locked door, so we'll force it open. Yeah, there's more money in the wall here. Yeah, there's copper in the wall. Unfortunately, we can't get to it. Come on, there has to be a secret door here. Okay. Maybe not. This is a janky hallway. Let's see. Oops, there's an icky thing. It touched us. Okay. Scroll or potion. We found a purple potion. So now we have a couple potions, a couple scrolls. Probably either sell or just like drop those gloves. Got some gloves too. There's a kobold up there. And there's the downstairs. So we're going to keep exploring a little bit. I think I'd like to be maybe level 3. Then we'll enter level to level 3. I feel like there's a secret door here somewhere. Maybe not. Oh, we just killed a worm mass. The problem with worm masses is they rapidly reproduce, so then you get these huge groups of them. Which is good for XP reasons. It's kind of like the Caves of Cud, the earthworm, I think. That's not what they're called, is it? Anyways. There's some rubble here, also a good reason to have a shovel. I hope we get a shovel next time we go into town. Ooh, giant yellow centipede. One like limiting thing about this game is you only had so many characters to work with when making monsters. So I think there's a monster for every letter of the alphabet, and then they all have different colors and a couple other like variations, but for the most part they'll just like be distinguished by like what color they are, to say like what level enemy they are. Alright, finding lots of stuff. There has to, are we at the, no, I feel like there's a secret door here. maybe not. One day I'm gonna play a character with really good... I don't know if that's perception or searching. It's gotta be searching. We have fair searching. Alright, I'm pretty sure there's a secret door here, and I'm not finding it, even though I'm pressing S. So. One day we'll play a character with really good searching. Or maybe, what's her name? Smeltsunder will be the one to beat the Balrog. If I beat the Balrog on my second playthrough, though, that'd be very surprising. Oh, we found a floating eye. We slain the floating eye. Okay. I'm gonna turn on searching mode because I think we're missing stuff. We are hungry, so we have to eat our rations. You can also find slime mold. I think that's very similar to Rogue. We're not finding anything by searching. I think we're just wasting time. Oops. Snake. Just killed it. Very reckless in this game. There's often a monster, and I don't realize there's a monster. Like, whatever that was. Oh, that was an invisible monster, so that's not on me. Alright, there's another stair down. Are we level 3? We are. We're now considered a soldier. So I think we're good to go down. How long has this video been? We're approaching 30 minutes. Yeah, I think we're good to head down to level 2. It'd be nice if each video in the series could be one level, although that wouldn't really work. Okay. Because you very frequently go back up and back down, so hopefully won't be that format. Also, some levels I've gone through really quickly, where I just very rapidly find stairs. We're going to explore just a little bit more. I want to get just a little bit more experience before going to level 2. Found 3 secret doors. There's a lot going on over here. See, we see a floating eye. We see a large white snake and a giant white centipede. So kill the eye, kill the centipede, and kill the snake. Okay, a little bit more XP. 34. I don't know what we need to level up. We need 54 to advance. Yeah. Smeltsunder's coming along. I think we're ready to try and find those stairs. Oh, there's another set of stairs there, so... yeah, just more hallways. Alright. So... we've descended, we enter a maze of down staircases. You pass through a one-way door. So we're now in level 2, and I think that's a good point to end the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Next time we'll explore the depths of level 2 a bit more, and maybe come back up to town. We have quite a bit of gold still burning a hole in our pockets, and we really need a pick/shovel so that we can start mining gold out. So I hope you join us next time as we descend further into Moria.